Uh, yes, Chairwoman, thank you so much, and welcome
Thank
Ambassador
you.
Nichols.
Can we turn this down a little bit? That's too loud. Okay, we are trying to get that done now. Sorry, Senator Young. Go ahead.
Okay, how's that? Is that better? All right, thanks so much. Ambassador Nichols, previous administrations have rightly noted that the Caribbean is effectively a third border with the United States. I think of the time I served in the Marine Corps back in the 1990s as a member of a joint task force, and I was operating on the southern border, working in collaboration with some other countries to deal with issues like illegal migration and drug trafficking. And of course, at the same time, we're promoting strong trading relationships with countries in the Caribbean. But we're seeing a growing decline in democracy and governance in that region. We've seen instability in Haiti lead to migration and persons descending on our own borders and fleeing chaos. We've seen authoritarian uh, governments throughout the area, Cuba in particular, that has continued its subversive activities. And then migration has destabilized many countries as populations have fled economic stagnation and uncertainty. So, Mr. Ambassador, I just want to know, how does the administration view the Caribbean? Do you see it as a sort of sea-based third border with the United States?
So thank you, Senator. And I just note that the Caribbean is a crucial partner for us in a crucial region, one where we need to stay engaged. The Bahamas is only 41 miles away from the United States. And when we look throughout the Caribbean region, we see countries that want opportunities, want to partner with us, face substantial challenges, and our engagement, our support, those things are going to be crucial for them to resist the pressures that they're under, both economic and political.
To what extent does ongoing drug trafficking in the Caribbean and the Northern Triangle countries undermine our democracy promotion programs?
It's a major challenge. I don't know if my colleague, Ambassador Robinson, wants to add to that.
Absolutely. We know that that drug traffickers use the same routes, that they're moving people, that they're moving guns, that they're moving money. They move drugs, and so we see it as a significant challenge for us and a threat to our national security. We have, fortunately, a very good relationship with the governments in the Caribbean and work very closely with them on training and equipment to help them help us target those routes and to try to keep the drugs from reaching our shores.
Thank you, Ambassador. Ambassador Nichols, I know some of my colleagues have asked questions pertaining to China and how they're seeking to undermine democracy in Latin America. This was covered extensively by this year's report from the U.S.-China Economic and Security Review Commission. Do you believe the U.S. has a capability to counter China's efforts to undermine democracy in Latin America? And if not, what else do we need so that we might counter China's efforts?
I think we do have that capability, Senator, but we need to use all the tools available to us. I think the Development Finance Corporation is an important tool that gives us the ability to support private sector-led growth in the region. The COVAX consortium and our efforts to supply COVID vaccines to countries in the region is vital. Our presence in the region is crucial. In my travels and meetings with over 20 foreign ministers and governments since I've taken on my duties.
So, Mr. Ambassador, I just regret my time's very limited here. Yeah. Does the administration have a strategic policy laid out for countering China in the region? You've just gone through a list. Is there actually a written strategy?
So we are working both within the State Department and the interagency to sharpen our strategy for the region, and it's an ongoing process within the department. Deputy Secretary Sherman is leading that effort.
So will that be a written work product, which you can share to me and other members of the committee?
Yes.
Okay, we will follow up and receive a time frame for that, unless you want to volunteer it to me.
Senator Shaheen.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and thank you both for